This video is a step-by-step video guide on how to professionally build or design this premium online banking website for yourself. Yes, I mentioned premium. Yes, it is premium because it has a whole lot of things that makes it so different from the normal internet banking website that you have been seeing. Now, before I tell you 3 of those things that makes it premium, do you like how beautiful this preview is? Remember that in this video, I'll be showing you how to change everything we have here, customizing it exactly to what you want. I would not just be showing you how to design this website, I would also be showing you how you can make money from this website. Stay with me till the end of this video. Now, what are those features that makes this website premium? Remember, emphasis on premium. Number 1, you can actually download account statements from this online banking website. So imagine you want to download account statement for 6 months. You can actually download it from this. I will show you how that is done shortly. Number 2, you can actually backdate transactions. That is a mind-blowing premium feature. Now, let's say that this transaction was carried out today and you want to backdate this transaction for it to show as if it had been carried out 5 months ago. You can backdate transaction with this script. I would show you that right now. Now, thirdly, this online banking website also has the feature of trading stocks. As you can see here, they exchange money across the world in real time with lowest fees. So whether we're trading in US dollar, Japanese yen, British pound, New Zealand yen, and the rest of them, you can do that on this website. I would show you exactly how that is done. And yes, this online banking website has the opportunity to disburse loans. All of these premium features are in addition to the regular banking services that we have, which includes local bank transfers, international bank transfers, SMS and email alerts. Yes, it also includes the use of OTP if you want, also includes the use of the COT code, the IMF code, and the rest of them. This is a premium banking website that would actually make your project stand out. Now, please, before I show you exactly how these features work on this website, it will be very important for me to let you know that this video is strictly for educational purposes. V.S.L concept is in no affiliation with anybody who wants to use this for any fraudulent services. Now, we mentioned that these banking scripts can actually backdate transaction. For us to see how that works, we have to log in into a user account that is active. So I come over here, click on online banking, and it should log me into my user dashboard. Now, as you can see here, this user account have over $500 trillion. Yes, admin was the one that funded this money into the account. Now, let's say that we want to actually send money from this account to another account and then we backdate the transaction. Let's see how that works. I come over here, click on send money, local transfer or international transfer, whichever you want. Then I come over here, put in the amount. Let's say $50,000 is what I'm sending. Beneficiary account, Richard Semuru, beneficiary account number, and then beneficiary bank name. Let's say UBA Bank as beneficiary bank. Online tab, then the PIN is what? And then the note is funding. Click on transfer. As you can see, it have asked us for an OTP and the OTP have been sent to my email address. As you see here, I have received the OTP. I'll just copy this OTP, go over to this section, paste the OTP there, and then click on confirm OTP. Immediately OTP is confirmed, you are going to see the very first premium feature come up. That is the opportunity to actually download the proof of payment. So as you see here, transaction is what? Successful. You have successfully transferred $50,000 to Richard Esemuro, and this is the proof of payment. Is this not mind-blowing? Yes, it is really mind-blowing. Now remember we mentioned that the feature that we are actually saying is the premium feature is the feature of you backdating transactions. This transaction took place when? On Tuesday, June 4th, 2024 by 7:18 a.m. Now, how can I backdate this transaction? That is very, very easy. Immediately after this transaction, the admin is going to receive a request that, hey, someone have just tried to transfer money out of the account. We'll log into the admin dashboard, which is this. Now go to transfers. You are going to see that request of $50,000 as pending. Come over to view. Now right here on view, you are going to see all details of the transaction, bank address and the rest. Over here, the section where you can do what? Mark this transaction as paid, reject this transaction, or put it on hold. So if a client or someone have actually initiated a transaction and you want to put the transaction on hold, you come here and put it on hold. Over here, you put it as rejected or you mark as paid. So right now, we are going to be marking this transaction as paid. Now, the next section here is the section where we can actually backdate this transaction. So over here, we can now put in this information. Let's just take this back to 2023 and say February 8th, 2023, and we click on process. So immediately after you see the start of transaction as processed, you can now be able to go over to the user account. Here is the user account. Click on home. Now we go over to this section. You are going to see the recent transactions as it were. See the transaction amount $50,000 debit, status processed, reference ID. Now see the date here. Wednesday, February 8th, 2023 as it were. Now, is it not mind-blowing for you to see this premium feature where we can actually backdate transactions on this internet banking website? Now, the very next thing I want to show you is the ability for you to download bank statements as I mentioned earlier. Now, if you come over to this section, you are going to see all the transactions here. And if you click on export, you have the opportunity of downloading the file type as CSV or Excel. Now, how do you want to receive this file? You want to download the file to your computer or you want to send the file to an email address? If you click on download file via computer and click on export, you are going to see the file downloaded right there on your computer downloads. Now, come to this section. Now to this section where you can actually filter transactions. This is for you to put in the date range that you actually want to download from. Now you can select your date range if it's 6 months ago, put in all the informations, and then you download the bank statement as mentioned. Is this not mind-blowing, seeing this premium feature that this wonderful internet banking service have? Yes, it is. We would not forget the local and international transfers that you can actually carry out. We will not forget the loan requests that can also be made on this internet banking website. Yes, this is the real premium internet banking website because it has all the features that you actually need to make your project stand out. The time has come for me to show you how you can step by step design this mind-blowing internet banking website for yourself. Now, before I go on to showing you how to design this, if you are a new subscriber, ensure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button now because on this channel we have so many videos that would show you how to do things that you never imagined. Hit that subscribe button now and ensure you turn on post notifications. And yes, if you like the preview of this script, go to the comment section below and tell me that you like how this internet banking website look. Now also, if you would want us to design this internet banking website for you, you don't want to pass through the stress I'm going to show you in this video designing it yourself. Come on, send me a DM with the link you can see in the description below and let me know if you want us to design this internet banking website for you as a project. Yes, we are going to get that done for you. Now, for everyone who actually wants to learn how to design this internet banking website themselves, the time has come. What are the basic things you need for you to actually design this internet banking website? 3 things. Number 1, you need a domain name. Number 2, you need a hosting. And number 3, you actually need SSL security. Now, the domain name basically is this name that you can actually see here, which is the name that can be used to identify your website. For example, this domain is what? V.S.L.concept.com.ng. That is this particular domain name. So you are actually going to purchase a domain name on the internet. I will show you how that is done right now. The very next thing that you need to do is basically to purchase a hosting package. Now, a hosting package basically is you purchasing a space on the internet where you would now upload all your files. Remember, this image you are seeing here is a file that will be uploaded on the internet. I will show you how that is done. All of this text you are seeing here is basically files that will be uploaded on the internet. Now, these files are the things that makes up the website. Now, for you to actually upload these files, you need to purchase a space on that internet where you are going to keep all of these things. That is what we call the hosting. And the third thing I mentioned is that you would actually be purchasing SSL security. Now, what is SSL security? SSL security basically is what is responsible for making your website secure. Now, I'm sure that you see this padlock on people's websites. You can see this padlock that says security. You see this padlock here on the website. This basically is what gives people the credibility that yes, this website is genuine and legit. So these 3 things are very, very important for you to actually get this job done. So how do you get these things? VSLwebhosting.com is actually a website where you can purchase your domain name, your hosting, and also SSL security. Now, one mind-blowing benefit of this website is that you have free SSL security for every domain name and hosting that you purchase. So you don't need to buy the 3 of them. Just purchase your domain name and your hosting and you get SSL security for free. Another mind-blowing feature of this website is that you actually have a 24 hours live chat support here to help you with purchases, with hosting issues and everything. So regardless of whatever problem you have, the live chat support with a real person, not a bot, is available to assist you with whatever issues you have. So the very first thing to do is to come over here and put in your domain name. Take for example, I want to purchase vslpremiumbank.com. I come over here, put in the domain and click on enter. Immediately I click that, I will scroll down and I will see the amount of the domain here. Now, if you are not in Nigeria, you can come over here and switch to the currency that you actually want to make payments in. We have USD, Ghana cedis, Kenya shilling, and the rest of them. So just switch to the currency you want and then you click on add to cart. Now, when added to cart, you are going to see that the domain have been added to cart. Remember, no 2 websites can actually have the same domain. So if the domain you have put in have been taken by someone else, it will tell you that this domain name is not available. What would you do? Come over here and put in another name, as it were, and it will be available for you. So after adding to cart, the very next thing to do is to what? Add web hosting. Now come over to this add web hosting section and click on explore packages now. Once you click on that, you are going to see the different types of hosting packages that are available. Now, we recommend that you do the deluxe or the ultimate plan for this internet banking website because the specifications on this plan fit what we want to do. So I'll actually be going for the ultimate plan because I want my website to always be online. I'll click on order now. Now I'll click on use a domain already in my shopping cart and click on use. So immediately after using that, I click on annually. I want to pay annually for the domain and you're going to see the amount here. I click on continue. So immediately after clicking on continue, you are going to find these 3 sections. Select these 3 options so we can give you these services for free for the first year, then click continue. Now immediately you click continue, you are going to see the total amount of what you will be paying for your domain name and the hosting. Remember I told you that you will be getting SSL security for free. Now after doing this, I have a coupon code that I would be giving to you. This coupon code is what? V.S.L student. Because you are seeing this tutorial from us, you are a student. So we're giving you this coupon that will cut down the amount by 15%. Immediately you enter the coupon code, it will say promotion code accepted and your order has been updated. You see that the amount has reduced by 15%. You scroll down. If you are an existing customer, put in your details here, or if you're a new customer, create new accounts, put in your details, and then you can now select Rave by Flutterwave if you want to pay with your card, or you can actually make a bank transfer as it were. Immediately you click on checkout, you are going to receive your cPanel login details. Now that cPanel login details basically is the key or the access to the hosting account that you have purchased. Remember we said you'll be buying a plot of land or a space on the internet. Yes, the login details that will be sent to you is the cPanel login details. That is what gives you access to the control panel. The email you will receive would actually look like this, titled New Account Info. You are going to see your username here and you are going to see the password to your account. This is what you'll be using to log into the control panel of your website. So how do you now log into this control panel of your website? Your domain name /cPanel. So just go to a new tab on your browser and put in your domain name .com.ng or .com depending on what you have purchased and put /cPanel. After doing that, hit enter. It will take you straight up to the section where you will now put in the username and the password that you have just received. So it will bring you up to this section where you will now put in your username and your password that was sent to you. So immediately I get that done, I will now click on login and then it will take me straight up to the plot of land that we have just purchased on the internet. This is where the whole job will be done. So when you log into this cPanel, there are so many things you are going to see, so many things. Please don't touch things anyhow so you don't destroy your control panel. Please, it is very important. All you just need to do is do what I am doing now in this video. Whatever I do is what you will do, and leave the one you don't understand. Whichever one that you are trying to do that you don't understand, contact me and I will let you know how to get it done. I hope that point is clear. So the very first thing we want to do now is to go over to File Manager. Now go over to public_HTML. You find out here. You are going to find this folder empty. Remember I told you that for you to actually design a website, you have to upload all your website files on that internet space as it were. So I have put all the files in that bank website in one file. That is the file that I would actually be giving to you later on in this video. So the file I'll be giving to you is what you would come here, click on upload, select file. Once you select upload, you come over to this file I'll be giving to you, V.S.L Premium Bank Scripts. Now the file that you are actually expected to upload is inside this zip file. So what you have to do is what? Unzip this file. You are going to find it as a folder like this. The very first file you would upload is this first script file. I will show you what to do with this second file later on in the video. So please let me take that again. The file I've sent to you is this V.S.L Premium zip file. That is not what you are uploading here. What you are actually uploading here is a file that is inside this zip file. So you have to unzip this file. After unzipping it, open the folder up, you will see it as this V.S.L Premium Bank folder carrying two files. The first file titled script is what we are installing. Now click on open and then you are going to find this file uploading here. So as you have seen, the file I've uploaded and it is 100%. Please do not cancel this until you see that this bar is green. Then you can now click on go back. Immediately you click on go back, you are going to find this script file here. Right click on it and then extract. Click on extract files. So immediately you click on extract, you are going to find out that a folder here have been created. And inside this folder, we have all the files that is needed for us to actually design these internet banking websites. Remember, I mentioned I was going to hold you by the hand and show you step by step how this is done. If you appreciate how I'm doing this, showing you step by step, please hit that subscribe button now. Hit that like button and tell me that you love how I am explaining this step by step. Now, the very next thing to do is to come over here and select all these files and select move. We are moving them back to that public_HTML folder. So highlight this script and delete this script folder here and click on move files. Yes, all the files have been moved to the public_HTML folder. So when we click on this, we'll go over to that main folder and then we are going to see all the files here. The very next thing for us to do now is to go over to cPanel, click here for cPanel, and go over and create a database file. Just search for database. You are going to see this MySQL database wizard. Click on it. We are going to create a new database. Please, you don't need to understand all these terminologies I'm using. Just follow what I'm doing. Forget about, if you want to learn web design professionally, come to V.S.L Concept ICT Academy and you learn web design professionally. But if your aim is just to do a project, which I'm doing now, don't need to understand the terminology. Just do what I'm doing and you're good to go. Don't stress yourself. All right. So come over here, create a new database file. Let's just name this V.S.L. V.S.L.RRE. That's the new database file name. Click next step. You see that a new database has been created. So I'll copy this name. I'll go over to a notepad. So I'll put in the database name here. I'll go back and then I'll put the database username. V.S.L.TTY. Please ensure that what you use for this database username is different from what we use for the database name. Please, very, very important. Then we'll put password. Click on password generator. Now you can generate a strong password for it. Stronger password. You can pick this, copy this password. Ensure you copy this password. Go back to your notepad file and put the DB password there. All right. Now we come back, click on I have copied this password and use password. So immediately we'll click on create user. So after doing that, you will see that a database username VSL have been created. We copy this also, go back to the notepad and then we'll put in the database username there. So I'll tell you exactly what to do with this information shortly, okay? So now we come back, assign all privileges to this user, and then click on make changes. So immediately we have created the database file and done all of these. I will show you what to do with those three files we copied shortly. Now go back to cPanel. It is now time for us to upload that second file that I have sent to you. Now come over here, click on PHP. Now you're going to see PHP My Admin. Click on PHP My Admin. After clicking on PHP My Admin, look down here. You are going to see this VSL command, which is your username. Click on it. You are going to find that database that you have just created. I have so many databases in this account. So you are going to see this is the database here. Click on the database and then come over to this import section. Click on choose file, upload file. That second file, upload it and open, and then scroll down and import. So immediately after importing the file, you are good to go. Now you can go back to cPanel. We have just done three things. We have uploaded the script, we have created a database, and we have imported the MySQL file that I've given to you. The very next thing to do now is to update the database in this script with the database files we have just created. How do we do that? Go over to File Manager. Now as you go to File Manager, go to public_HTML. Now scroll down and you are going to see this .env file here. Can you see the file? .env file. Right click this file and then edit. Now once you edit, you are going to see a section where you will now put in the database credentials. So let's go back to our notepad where we copied those files. Now copy this username, come back here, you can see database name, remove after this equal to, paste the username there. We go down again for the next, which is database username. Sorry, the first one we copied was the database name. Sorry, not username. So we'll go back here. Now we're going to put in the username here. Paste this, and then we go over and bring in the database word password. Please ensure that while you are copying any of these things, you are not copying a space with it. Please, very, very important. Make sure you are not copying a space with it. So we'll come over here and we'll put in the database what? Password. So after doing this, click on Save Changes, and you are good to go. You are good to go. At this point, we can now go over to our front page and reload the front page, and we should actually see our bank script uploaded on our website. So this is very, very easy. On that new domain that you have just installed, you are going to find this bank script installed on that domain. So all you just need to do is what? Remove the logo that is here, put in your logo. If you want to change the color of the text, you can change the color. If you want to change all of this text, you can change all of this text. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that right now. Do you appreciate how I am taking my time step by step to actually show you how this is done? Please, if you know you appreciate that, do well to hit the like button and ensure that you are subscribed to this channel. Subscribe to this channel because you have found that one channel that would always give you value. Now it is possible that after you have actually uploaded this file, you are going to see an error that you need to upgrade your PHP version. It is very, very possible that you are going to see that. Don't panic when you see that. All you just need to do is what? Come over to your cPanel, go to cPanel, and then search for PHP INI. This is it. Multi PHP Manager. This is it. Click on it. Now you are going to find out that the PHP version that your site is running on is lower than 8.1. So all you just need to do is what? Come over here and click on your domain. You will see your domain name here. Click on it. Then come over to this section and put it as PHP what? 8.1. Then you apply. Immediately after applying, you will find out that when you go over to the front end and reload it, that error will disappear and your website would load up. Now, if after that your website does not load up, probably it is still propagating. Just give it like 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes. You reload your website and you are good to go. You are going to find this wonderful banking script that we have just given to you. Now we have installed the script. What is next? Now the very next thing is to log into the admin section and do the basic setup. Basic setup like setting up email alert, SMS alert, and the rest of them, and doing the basic bank name settings. How do we do that? I have sent you the link to the admin of this script. So all you just need to do is come over to the admin section and put in the admin email that we have given to you. Put in that admin email that we have given to you and put in the password. Then you can click on sign in. It will automatically sign you into the admin section of this script. So at this point, what do you do here? Go over to settings, app settings. Now you can now put in your bank name. So I'll put in V.S.L Premium Bank as the name. Yes, V.S.L Premium Bank. I'll copy this. I'll put in the site title. Welcome to V.S.L Premium Bank 2. Put in the keyword. Let's say V.S.L Premium Bank. Website URL. So I'll come over to the title here and copy the URL of the website. Copy and paste the URL there. So after doing that, the address, put your address. Now, if you have Tido, for example, you want to integrate live chats for customers to be able to live chat you on this website. This banking website have that mind-blowing feature. All you need to do is what? Go over to a third-party website like Tido. Just go to Tido. Tido is basically a website that offers live chat services. Register on Tido. You have your own profile. The live chat is going to display like this, as you can see here. Now, after registering on Tido, you come back to this section and put in your Tido live chat ID here. It will automatically be connected to your website. Now, this is for SMS alert. If you want SMS alert, you can turn it on or turn it off. and then you come here, choose your logo. So I have a logo that I've already designed for this. I'll come here, select my logo, click on open, and then select my favicon, and then I would upload this as my favicon. So designing your logo is not difficult. You can use any of these online services to get your logo designed. You can use canva.com, or you can even contact me to design your logo for you. I would willingly do that for you. Now you can now click on update. Once you click on update, the bank name and the logo have successfully been updated. Now once you come over here, you're going to see the option for the transfer codes. You can see the COT code, the IMF code, and the IMF code, as it were. So now you can update all of this code, put in whatever code you want to be there, and the message you want, you click on update. Now if you also want to turn off these codes, just come here and turn them off. If you want to turn off OTP, you can turn it off, for them to receive OTP when they're actually initiating a transaction, as it were. You can turn it off or turn it on here. Remember at the beginning, I received an OTP on my email that I used to authenticate the transaction that we actually carried out. The very next thing is the preference section. This preference section basically shows the email address that would be the official email of this company. Now you can actually create an email address from your cPanel. Let's say I want to create contacts at vslconcepts.com.ng. So this is a customized email that you can also create on your domain. Let me briefly show you how to create that email, because we are going to use it to set up the email notification section. So when you go over to your cPanel, go up there, you are going to find this email section, click on emails. So when you click on emails, you are going to find this section where you can now click on create and create that email. So I have at V.S.L.com.ng, I'll just put what? Contact at vslconcept.com.ng. So I'll click on generate password. You can use any password. Let me use this password and save this password somewhere. So I'll save this password here because I'll be using this password shortly. And then I'll click on create. Simple as that. Your email address is created. You can see it here, contact at vslconcept.com. So once you click on check mail, it takes you up to the section where you can now be able to check and receive emails in this email. And now we'll now go back to our setup. So we have put in our contact email, web currency. If you want it to be in Naira, any currency you want the website to be on, put it here. We are good to go. And then the homepage URL. So I'll just put in this as the homepage URL. KYC verification. What is KYC verification? Now, when users are creating an account, do you want them to put in all their ID, verify their address and everything before the account is created? If you want that, you can click on this, verify KYC on registration. But you can turn it off if you want them to be able to do every other thing except from debit. Once you do that, that is what happens here. Users will need to submit required documents to get verified before they can place a withdrawal request on the website. So email verification, enable or disable, then you click on save. So I hope you understand and see how easy it is for us to actually customize this website. Very easy. Now go over to email section. This is the section where you will now set up the email, as it were. Now we are going to be using that new email we created, which is this contact email, to do this setup. Come over here and click on connect devices. Over here, you're going to see the information that we need. This information is for outgoing emails, and then this username is what we are going to be using. So now the very first thing to put is to put where our email is coming from. We can create a no reply email for that, or you can use this same email that you have used here. Depends on what you want to do. So I'll just copy this email and put this email here. Now, email from where? V.S.L Premium Bank. V.S.L Premium Bank. Now, SMTP hosts. What is the SMTP host? If you come over here, you are going to see the SMTP host. The SMTP host is what? This mail.vslconcept.com.ng. I'll copy this and I'll put that here. So after putting that here, what's the SMTP port? It is 465, and I'm sure that it is still 465 here. Now the very next thing they'll ask for is the username. This is the username, as you can see here. Copy this, you see SMTP username, paste this username here, SSL, then the SMTP password. The password is basically that password that I saved, which is the email password. So I'll copy this password, and guys, we are good to go. So copy this, and then I'll paste this information here. Put the password there, and we're good to go. So after doing that, we can now scroll down and click on Save Changes. So immediately you save changes, you have successfully authenticated these account details. Now, over this section is a section where you can now change the admin theme display. Take, for example, you don't want this color, you want it to be this color, you want it to be this color, or this dark color. You can change the theme for it to suit what you want from this section. So at this point, we have basically done the basic settings of this wonderful, mind-blowing script. So if you go over to the home page now and load the home page, you are going to see that the information have changed to V.S.L Bank. You are going to see that everything we have done have been implemented on this mind-blowing script. And yes, you would also see the name come here, V.S.L Premium Bank. Now we would go further to also do some other settings like payment settings, where you would be setting up your payment details and the rest of them. But again, if you are enjoying this video, seeing the step-by-step guide on how I am showing you how to get this done, please and please ensure you like this video. If you have not done that, like the video. If you have done that, thumbs up for you. And ensure you subscribe to this channel. Please subscribe to this channel, because this is where you get real value. So let me briefly walk you through how to actually use these admin sections that we have here. This very section is the section where you manage users. Yes, any user you have on this website, you are going to find them here. And over here, you can click on create user, and then you create a user directly from here. As you see, you fill in all of these informations, and then you add user. Once you do this, the user does not need to go and register from the front page. But you can also give the users the link to your domain, to your website, for them to register. Once they click on online banking, they would now be able to register an account from there, which you would come here, you will see new user applications. If they do that, you will see that here and either approve the account or reject the account. Now, the very next thing I want to show you is basically the section where you can now do what? Set up payment method. Now, once you come over to this settings section, come over to payment settings, you are going to see the different payment methods that we have. Now, we can click on add new. So you can come over here and put in the payment method name. For example, you want to set up a cryptocurrency payment, or you want to set up a bank account payment. We'll just use bank deposit payment as it were. So minimum amount, we'll set in the minimum amount, maximum amount, we'll set it in. Then the charges, put the charges, put percentage, and then we'll go over and click on save method. So automatically, when users want to make a deposit into their account, they would now be able to see this payment method as a way that they can make deposits. The same thing for setting up withdrawal payment method. Remember, when the customer have initiated the withdrawal request will come here, and then you would now approve it as it were. So all of these things are the things that are actually incorporated in this mind-blowing script. You remember we mentioned that we would also be showing you how to make money with this website. Come on, just stay with me and I'll be showing you that in no distant time. So we have just talked about the payment method system where you do the basic setup. But over here we have the Bitcoin payment method, we have the Ethereum, Litecoin, PayPal, and the rest of them. You can come over here and edit any of these ones to put in your wallet details and the rest of them. So we have talked about that. Now let's go over and talk about the loan application process. The user also have opportunity to apply for loan from their account. Now, while this application have been made, you can come over here and see loan application, active loans. Then you see all the applications, you either approve or reject the loan. I assure you this internet banking script is a premium one that would give you everything you need to know, one that would actually make your project stand out. I am sure at this time you begin to wonder, how would you get this script that would give you this wonderful, beautifully designed internet banking website that has all of these premium features? Click on that link in the description below for you to actually get this internet banking script. Please, this is a premium script. It is not free and it is not also cheap. It is a premium script. But don't worry, come to my DM and let's have a conversation so we can discuss how you can actually get this internet banking script that I will be giving to you right now. Click the link in the description below for you to send me a DM so we can talk about how you would get this script. Remember, I mentioned I'll be showing you exactly how you can actually make money with this script. I'm going to show only persons who have subscribed to this channel that secret. Come on, ensure you subscribe now. I'm going to give you time. I'm waiting for you. If you don't subscribe, I will not say it. Oh yeah, hit the subscribe button. If you have subscribed before, you are good to go. I will soon tell you. But if you have not subscribed, oh yeah, hit that subscribe button now. Hit it now. I'm waiting for you. Have you done it? You are sure? You have done it? Alright, now I'm going to tell you how to make money with this internet banking site that we have just designed. The very first thing that you can do is to look out for students who actually need projects like this. We have institutions that offers computer science or programming courses. Now we can tell these students that you can help them design this internet banking website with amazing features. All you just need to do is ensure you have designed one for yourself and send the links to them. Hey, do you like this website? I can get it done for you for your project, and you are good to go. I hope you get that point. But how do you get the students? We have forums or groups of these institutions on Facebook. We have them on LinkedIn. So take for example, I actually go over to the programming department or computer science department of Lagos State University as it were. We go on Facebook, look out for groups of these departments on Facebook. They are there. Now you pitch your tent to them. Now when you actually sell these ideas to them, they would hire you for you to design their website for them. The very next thing that you can do to get clients is basically to go over to freelancing websites and put your gig there that you can actually design internet banking website and send links to project preview of this or screenshots of what you can do. I assure you they would contact you for you to design this website for them. Now this freelancing platform pays you as much as $3,000 per job that you get working or designing this website, following this step-by-step guide that I've just given to you. Now I have shown you all the basic things as to how you can actually get this website up and running. How about if you now want to change this text here? You now want to change this color that is on this button, or you want to change other text on these pages on this website. How can that be done? All of this information I'll be giving to you in the documentation that comes with this script. Yes, I'll be showing you exactly how to change all of these pages. It's not difficult, very, very easy. You saw all I've been doing now, step-by-step guide how to do it. So once you come to my DM, you contact me, and you have gotten this script, I will now send you that video that shows how to change all of this information. You go over to the business page, you want to change this, and you see this Google Translate that is here, how to actually remove it. That video guide will show you exactly how to do that. So what are you waiting for? Rush down to my DM now. Send me a message letting me know that you want this V.S.L premium bank script, and I'll take it up from there. If you are a new subscriber, we have so many videos on this channel that is there to actually help you make money online. Some of those videos will be suggested on your screen right now. Make sure you watch those videos and you would get real value. I'll see you in those videos.